Now we're going to take these three pieces and collide them into each other. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to move this piece right here from that corner to that corner right there. That basically means that I have moved this piece up 2'8" over the construction plane. That's okay. Okay, and this piece right here, let me just move that out of the way for now and consider this piece to be collided a little bit further. Right now it is corner to corner, and I am going to work on bringing this piece into this group of set of pieces. To do that, again, I could use a gumball and set this in maybe 8 foot. So this will go in the negative direction, negative 8 foot. And that should make some connection right there. In the project prompt, it will read that we need a minimum of 2 foot collision. I believe that's what it says. But we could go ahead and, well, we could try that for now. Negative 2 foot. Okay, so that does make for some collided piece, but if you want a little bit more expression of collision, you might want to go for 2 more feet. So negative 2 feet again, and that brings it to the half point. So before it was a quarter point, but now this is a half point. If you did go in a little bit more, like let's say 2 feet, that would be 3/4 of a point. Okay, and that has great collision right there. And the only part that shows now is a 2 feet. So you get to decide how far you want to move this thing. But for example, why don't we just do 2 feet as a collision? Whoops. Try that again. 2 feet, so that it goes into the half point. All right. This piece right here, I could go ahead and move it over. Move it over that point, move it somewhere in there, and smush it into this piece, right? But for what I'm going to do right now, I am going to take this thing and rotate it by 180 degrees, so that I could place this thing, move it on to the other side. Okay, and I'm going to take this thing and move it, let's say 10 foot. So negative 10 foot in. And like I said, there is going to have to be 2 foot of an embed, or 2 foot of a collision. So I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to move it negative 2 foot, and there it is. Okay. At this point, this piece is going to make a coplanar condition at the roof. What I really want to do is to make something that has an expression of collision all around. So basically, from plan, it should have collision, or it should express collision, and in elevation, it should also express collision. Okay, this right here does not do that. If I take this piece and bring it over here, that too creates a coplanar condition in 2 planes, so we don't want to do that. That's why we kind of did 2 foot in, or 2 foot in this way and 10 foot out that way. Okay, so just so that we don't have a coplanar face, we are going to bring this up 2 foot. Okay, I guess that makes it so that it creates a corner expression in every volume. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Instead, if I went down, if I went down 2 foot, negative 2 foot, that does make a collision on the bottom, but from this side, because this this piece right here is more of a dominant piece. It looks like this guy, or this part right here, gets mushed in right there. I think we could show that a little bit better with a shaded view, right? So this kind of looks like a face-to-face connection. I'll talk more about the face-to-face connection in the 101 class, so I won't deal with it too much here. But to avoid that, we are going to bring this up 2 feet above this other roof. So I'm going to go up 4 foot this time, and there is my expression of a collision.